Yo, what's up, Blacked Out? Once again, back in the studio, back in that booth, bringing y'all true Blacked Out media up in here, doing it for y'all for 2010. My issue today is going to be in reference to a video I seen in reference to unmarried black women and how I thought this video was. How can I put this? I don't know. I looked at the video, and the video to me kind of makes it seem like black women are getting desperate, or they're down to their last resort in reference to dating, are choosing to date other groups of men. But this is the thing. The video went on to say, now, matter of fact, let me just break this down. This video was actually put out, and it was put on the front page of YouTube when it first came out. So it has like a whole lot of views right now. But the thing is, this was put under news and politics. Unmarried black women. Now, this is news. It's interesting that black people's issues become news, major news in the majority media. You know, I mean, why is that? I mean, why is it that the black issues are become major issues in the majority media? Okay, I mean, the thing is this: black people represent 12% of the population. Okay, I think 13. Matter of fact, I think the numbers are probably about 12 to 13 to 15% of populations. I think the numbers are kind of kept low. Matter of fact, I even think it's even higher. And I think we probably represent 18, 19% of the population. But they're never going to come out with that kind of number because it's going to make people think that, hey, the black population is growing rapidly. Things like that. But I think there's more black people in the United States than what's actually put out there as far as the numbers are concerned. But as far as our issues are constantly in the media. The media tries to blow our issues up to make it seem like the black family or black men and women are at odds with each other and things like that. Things aren't going. What's wrong with the black family? What's wrong with the white family? See what I'm saying? I mean, majority of these media outlets and newscasters are white men and women who are out there reporting these issues in reference to black people and our supposedly problems that we're having in our community. But how many news stories do you see about positive things that go on each and every day in the black community, and the black men and women out there who are out there that are together, that are in successful relationships, and that are out there struggling every day to provide for their kids and make a way for their family and do things in the community that are positive? No, you see you see these constant news stories in reference to the black family and the things that are going wrong with the black family. What's going wrong with the white family? And I can name a lot of issues that white families have. But do you see black people, black news outlets doing specials and stories on white families and white people, and their problems? We're not concerned about that. But it seems like, why is the majority media, the white press, why are they so concerned about black issues? Our presses aren't. We're not concerned about white issues. Hey, y'all deal with your own issues. See what I'm saying? I mean, why is it this? They did a whole thing on CNN about the blacks in America. Then they did like 2 different episodes of that. But I think that there's a lot of focus. Why is there so much focus on things that happen in the black community from outsiders? Why are whites so concerned about, I should say, the white media, the white press? Why are they so concerned about reporting on black issues? This is like this video. Let me go back to the video I was talking about earlier about unmarried black women. This got on the front page of YouTube and got millions of hits or thousands of hits in what, day or two? But this was under news. I mean, come on, man. I mean, I think the thing is, the whole thing with black women being single, okay, and unmarried, the numbers aren't even really true in a sense, because a lot of black women, a lot of black men, they might not be married, but they might be living together. Okay, they might not be on paper as being married. So I mean, think about how many people that you know of that live together, that are together, but they live together, they're not married. How many young people that you know, they're not married, but they live together. So they're not even counted in the statistics. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like the numbers, you cannot get an accurate number in reference to single black women. You want to throw out there 60 to 70%. That's bullshit. I don't think those numbers are way off. So they need to quit reporting on those kind of numbers, or putting those numbers out there, because there's no way they can accurately put out the correct number, because a lot of young men and women are putting off marriage, are actually putting it off as far as getting it put on paper. They might live together, 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years before they get married. I mean, but they're still considered together though. I mean, I know couples are like that, that are together, but they're not married. They live together, and that's their couple. They're not on paper. Maybe some people don't want to get married. Maybe they got to have an agreement where they want to just be together and not be on paper for financial reasons, all sorts of reasons, So I think that's a large population. There's a lot of people out there in the black community, a lot of couples in that situation right there. So you can't say the number is 60 to 70% of black women that are unmarried. So I mean, I think that's a whole bunch of propaganda. They put these negative videos out about black women being single and not being married, But what about the white women out there that aren't married, that are single? What's their percentages? Why don't y'all do a study in reference to your own women who were single? Okay, women out there. There's a lot of white women out there that aren't married, that are divorced, that are single, that are having problems finding a good mate. I mean, there's a lot of white women out there. Matter of fact, I mean, white women are the majority population of women in the United States. So why aren't there stories on YouTube or in the media in reference to single white women out there who are having issues? The divorce rate is 50%. 50%. That's the divorce rate right now. I think it might even be higher than that, but that's the divorce rate. And whites make up more of the population than black people, and white women make up more of the population than black women. So they should be focused on their own women, not black women. They always want to try to report on black people as if we have all these problems or something like that. But that's just a bunch of propaganda they want to put out there, They want to try to keep our problems out in front of people, to make people think that, hey, well, these black people, what's wrong with black people? What's wrong with black people? Why come they can't do this? Why come they can't do that? Nah, black people, we're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be okay. Y'all need to just start worrying about, what y'all need to do to get your own communities together, instead of worrying about what black people need to do. We'll solve our own issues. Black people will. We don't need nobody's help to solve black people's issues and things that we need to do as far as a people. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna do a video in reference to white women, single white women, and the problems they're having. Because a lot of white women are basically leaving white men. I mean, I see a lot of white women who are upset with the whole image of the white male, and a lot of white women don't even want white men anymore. So I'm gonna do a video in reference to that. The confusion white people are going through right now in relationships, and white women who are turning away from white men. Blacked Out Media, Blacked Out.